Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, doing our live free picks for today's action. So if you would, make sure you like, subscribe, and set notifications. We love you guys to be live with us so you can bet in the best numbers when we give you our picks here on our show. And also, I want to make note of a couple of things. Our promo code, you can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TONYT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description, clicking the All Cappers tab, and then getting signed up. Also, love to hear from you guys. Post your picks in the comments below. And of course, you've been to Tony'sPicks.com. Check it out. We've made a slight design that we want to make the picks more, our premium picks more featured here. You can see our leaderboards here on the top. And of course, our latest premium picks, we do have a best bet now where cappers can designate one best bet per sport per day. So you'll see more than one in there because cappers are handicapping multiple sports. So they can designate one best bet per day. You can see here Paul with one up there. Tiffany has one. Tiffany has two best bets up there. We have WNB in action as well. You will see Mindy here with the best bet, WNB and MLB. As I said, she's handicapping both sports, so you can pick one best bet per sport here. Got one up there right now from baseball. My last two in a row. And of course, you'll see Ramon here with the best bet here Wednesday with his best bet. Also, I want to make note here of our $15 premium pick. Cappers can take one of their premium plays and use it as promotional $15 premium pick just to introduce you to the service. And you can see a lot of the cappers up there with the $15 premium pick. Tiffany has one, Mindy has one, Ramon has one. I know I had one unless I screwed up the price. I think I did. Come to think of it when I was putting it in there. We'll get it fixed. But anyway, check it out. And you notice here, a lot of the cappers make their $15 premium pick their best bet because they really want to introduce you to their service. So that's a great way to do it. We got our pick ticker in here. This will show you the latest game starting here. Next game up here with the start time. If you want to buy individual picks, you can do that. They're also sortable by sport. So you can see the sport here. It will show you how that all works. So we have a lot going on here over at Tony'sPicks.com. So check it out. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get the show underway. With us this afternoon will be Ramon and Mindy Han. All right, let's get this game day pick show underway. Let's go ahead and welcome Mindy Han. You'll find her over at Tony'sPicks.com. Also part of the morning crew here every day here at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. If you didn't miss the show, make sure you go back and check it out. A lot of great information. You want to check out yesterday's show because they had a full college football rundown for Thursday. So you want to definitely watch both replays. Let's bring Mindy in right now. Mindy, how's it going?
I'm doing well. Yeah, the morning show, we're having a lot of fun. Getting a lot of commenters. It's fun to go, back and forth with the public out there.
Yeah, you guys are doing a great job. I was really, really impressed with all the knowledge you guys are, the rapid fire picks. It removes the show flows very well. I think the audience here is taken to it. We've seen some of the regulars up there. It's only going to grow and grow. I'm really, really proud of your show here, of you, Ramon, put together here on the channel. I just really feel proud and it feels great to see it. So keep up that great work. 9 a.m. each time, guys. It's the morning steam. So tune in every day on the channel. All right. Mindy, we're going to go here to Major League Baseball here. It's kind of a interesting series here. It's a wild series here between the Diamondbacks and the Phillies here. Phillies favored here, minus 135, total 9.5.
Yeah, so we got the battle of the lefties here again. Fuller, he's 2-3 for the Phillies, 4.41 ERA, 46 Ks. He's a guy that, has been going deeper innings, but yet he tends to give up a lot of runs. 3 to 5 runs or so, per game. It's kind of putting the, Phillies behind the 8 ball a little bit when they get, behind on offense. And then on the Diamondback side, we have Henry. He's 3-2 on the season, 3.25 ERA. 19 Ks. I think he has a little bit better, upside than, Fuller does right now. So, I kind of like where he's headed. It should be a pretty good game, a good matchup for these two. As we all know, it's been crazy with that Phillies bullpen, even though I would probably normally, kind of give them the edge. But, as of late, you can see that what is it, about 13 runs they've given up, I think, bullpen wise in game one. And, just has really blown some, save opportunities there as well. But so for the Diamondbacks, even though I think the Phillies might have an edge, but it doesn't look like it this series at all, right? I think it's a great night for the Diamondbacks to continue with their offensive juggernaut here, in this one. I'm going to go ahead and take the Diamondbacks here on the run line at the plus 1.5, minus 130. It is one of those that you could probably go ahead and take the Diamondbacks just on the money line. I think there's a lot of value there. But for me, I'm choosing to give myself, the best opportunity here to win. Plus, the run line this season has actually had a greater return, for the value with a lot of these plus 1.5 plays. And that's kind of what, Ramon and I had kind of been talking about on our show also, is kind of like our philosophies with betting. Maybe the best way to get all of your cash in. I know we have lots of folks that are experts out there as well that follow us, but there's also the ones that are maybe just a little bit, newer to betting, or maybe newer just to betting baseball, that sort of thing. But I think too, we kind of talk about how many, games that we play. Ramon and I, we tend to play a little bit more volume. And, I kind of always think with baseball here that, playing, half the card, giving you that larger sample size, it's easier to win a 60, 70% a lot of the times, with 10 plays than it is always going 2 for 3, even though, Tony, I know you pull that off quite well usually. I like the Diamondbacks here, run line plus 1.5 here versus the Phillies.
All right, we have Mindy here on record here. Diamondbacks run line plus 1.5 runs, minus 130 here against the Phillies. Yeah, Arizona's was light hitting team, but these bats have just woken up here against it's probably the Phillies pitching here, where they're hitting over their past 10 games, hitting a 288 here against lefty. We do have lefty here versus lefty in this one here. Henry here and Falter. These aren't really household names. These are Henry here is someone who's actually in this 5 start hasn't put together a bad ERA here at 3.25. You always worry about when you see 16% strikeouts out of 10% walks, but the ERA is okay.
Yeah, I think this one, it's going to be probably a battle of the bats. I don't necessarily think it's going to be, anyone, holding these two teams down. Again, I think that's why it may give a little bit of value to just go on the money line. You're probably going to get maybe a definite winner either way, right? By 2 runs, something like that. But again, I see value in that play personally. I like to get the better return. So I'm gonna head that way with that run line there today as well, Tony.
Yeah, you look at Falter, 21% strikeouts, 29% ground balls. That means 50% fly balls. And he's given up over 2 home runs per 9 innings, so that's a little scary there on the Falter side. So here, Diamondbacks run line plus 1.5 runs, minus 130 here against the Phillies. This one to have a start time here of 9:40 Eastern time. All right, Mindy, let's take a look over at TonySpix.com. We do see some afternoon action right now in Major League Baseball. We had a big card. It looks like it will be a little down, but we'll have a lot of primetime games, still games going off here in a few minutes as well. So we got some West Coast action here, these afternoon games. Of course, that Padre-Giants game, I'll get it together. WNBA back on the board here tonight, where you had some good results. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
So I decided to go in on those Astros this afternoon. I saw that they were down, 2-1 on some home run there by the Rangers. But, looking forward to a good night here today. Had a little bit of a, shaky one yesterday. Did much better on my free picks than my premium, which is, what happens sometimes there. But I love this play tonight in the WNBA. As you can see, I put that in there as one of my best bets. So you can take a look at that. It's going to be a great game between, the Storm and the Aces. So it's going to be a fun one to watch. If you don't watch WNBA, you can check it out on ESPN2 tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also have a pretty big, card here today. Like a lot of Major League Baseball games, as we discussed the full roster earlier this morning. You can go back and take a look at the video and take a look at those plays. Plus, we went over football for Friday night. So those are coming up as well. You can watch some tennis this evening. You got like the whole gamut, the whole rundown here tonight. But also you can check out some of my 3-packs. I put 2 up today, or I can't remember if it was 3 or 4. I've been doing lots of numbers. But yeah, I have 2 actual, I want to say 3 or 4 packs tonight, so you can check out some of those as well. Plus my Major League Baseball best bet. You can get that one, later tonight as well. Fun games on TV to watch tonight too. Angels Yankees again, Dodgers, Mets. Going to be a good day. And then I'll say I think you should take a look at some of those longer term packages. 3 day, 7 day right now. The month long. We have some great value out there for not too bad of a price for you if you're interested in getting in early on some of these plays. So take a look at that. Use the promo code TODT at checkout. And then also look at that, multi-capper too. So you can get 2 cappers, buy one at regular price, get the other free. So that's a good one too.
That's right, guys. 2-for-1 cap promotion there. Get on board here with Mindy over at Tony'sPicks.com. A 4-pack up there right now from Major League Baseball, so get on board. Also, she's in action here with his WNBA playoffs. Guaranteed best bet up there right now. You can see she's doing great in WNBA here in the postseason, as well as a best bet here from Major League Baseball. So lots of action here from Mindy over at Tony'sPicks.com. But it made me want to look at a long-term pass. Here we are. This is a Wednesday, that 7-day pass to get you all of Mindy's plays for 7 days. She's in action here in Major League Baseball, as well as WNBA playoffs. And don't forget, we got college football here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, right? So good time to get that 7-day on sports pass. So you'll be covered here. Some more WNBA playoffs as well here for these second series. So good time to get that 7-day on sports pass. You can match Mindy up with Ramon with a 2-for-1 cap promotion, with myself. Many of the cappers up there as well. 2-for-1 cap promotion, a great value there over at Tony'sPicks.com. And also, want to make note of the promo code. Let's see if you get that 7-day pass. You can take 20% off that right now when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. That's 20% off her price on the 1 week all sports pass, which amounts to about $27 off. Of course, if you'd like to upgrade, she does have a 30-day pass, and that will get you 30 days of plays from Mindy on all the major sports and the peripheral sports she covers as well. It's all sports, so it means all sports that she enters into the system. And that gets you into NFL, right? NFL is now about a week and a day away, right? NFL is a week from now. It's counting down here. Buffalo and the Rams are counting down here. So NFL would be in action here with that 1-month pass. But so you can access Mindy's page by clicking the link in the description, then clicking the All Cappers tab and getting signed up. All right, Mindy, we've also put together a Twitter account for you of Tony's Picks. It's Tony's Picks Mindy.
Yeah. So what is it? I think the Chiefs are on, what is it, Apple TV or Amazon TV? I don't remember which, but they don't get the prime time. They get the subscription access this time around. But yeah, you can check me out at Tony's Picks Mindy. Go ahead and give me a follow there. Click on the notifications so you get my free plays every day. Usually do 1 to 2 of those. So yeah, I mean, I think with giving out the our picks in the morning, our picks here on this show, our free picks, I think you can get a really good feel for how we handicap, and I'm sure you can find something that you like, and especially check out the website. Everything's fully documented, transparent, so it's a really nice way to really get a good feel from this group of elite cappers, that Tony has, on his site. So I think you can find something you like for sure. So go check us out at Tony'sPicks.com.
That's right. That's Haman. Check out Mindy over at Tony's Picks Mindy with her Twitter. Those people in Twitter plays up there as well. Get signed up to one of Mindy's long-term passes. All right, Mindy, it's always great to have you on the show. Continue that success. Remember, check out the morning show. It's the morning steam here, 9 a.m. Eastern time here on the Tony's Picks channel. Also, with our Twitter followers, it's also broadcasting on my Twitter account too, Tony's Picks Twitter, or on our YouTube channel at Tony's Picks. Ramon and Mindy with their morning steam free pick rundown. It's fast moving, lots of picks. So you want to tune it in. Just take note here. Also, yesterday's show, they did the college football picks for Thursday. We actually edited that and put a video out for that whole entire segment. So if you just want to take a look at their college football segment from yesterday for Thursday, that is up now as a standalone video. So you'll find out on our video channel, our YouTube channel. Also on the morning steam, Mindy and Ramon, they broke the entire college MLB card for today, and also picks on the Friday college football cards. And watch those replays. Still a lot of good information there, so don't forget the replays there. If you miss it, it's archived automatically, so you don't have to worry about it if you happen to miss it. Catch it. We either catch it live so you get the best numbers, but again, check it out there on the channel. All right, Mindy, keep up that great work, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
All right. Well, thanks so much. We'll see ya.
You got it. Mindy Hahn here on Game Day Picks. Guys, we're with you here at Game Day Picks, Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications. Be live with us so you can bet in the best numbers here with these picks from our expert handicappers here at Tony'sPicks.com. Let's continue on here on the show. Let's go ahead and welcome in Ramon Scott. You'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com. He is the top unit producer for 2022 over at Tony'sPicks.com. We bring in Ramon right now. Ramon, what's happening?
Hi, Tony. Just a little bit of a sad day. If I could just mention the passing of, there's not many legends in this industry, but Alan Dinkinson passed away last night. And, he was so popular with sports bettors, real hardcore sports bettors like me. There aren't many movies about sports betting, and Dink was profiled in 2 movies, including being portrayed by Bruce Willis in Lay the Favorite, and I interacted with him back on the old, still around the EOG forums, and we followed each other on Twitter, and he always answered any questions that I had. So Alan Dinkinson, we knew this day was coming, but really I think hardcore sports gamblers lost a pretty big name in this industry. So I just want to mention that on our big show here, that I really liked him. He only followed 1,600 on Twitter, and I was one of them, and exchanged some DMs over the years and started interacting with him back on the EOG forums. Man, it seemed like maybe over 10 years ago. So he was really cool guy.
Yeah, really, really cool guy. Seemed to be very, very generous with his information and his time to other people out there. Instead of a lot of times, someone of his profile, usually they like to disguise. They like to be low profile. But Dink was very much generous with his time, and he also took up. It was also generous toward the horse racing industry. I know he had some charities that he gave to. Also helped a lot of the. It was a big pro wrestling fan. He also tried to help pro wrestlers out there help with their careers. But yeah,
he didn't seek the attention, Tony. The attention found him.
Right, no doubt about that. All right, we look here at the game tonight here with this Cubs and Blue Jays series at 7 Eastern Time. Blue Jays here hosting the Cubs. The Blue Jays minus 225, total 9.5.
Yeah, and it just came across on the score services that Luke Farrell has officially been announced now, but I think we knew that. I think you even had that overnight, that Luke Farrell was going to be the starter in this one for the Cubs. It's official now. He's going up against Mitch White in this one. Farrell definitely, okay numbers, but 23% ground ball rate and just 6.3 Ks per 9 and an expected ERA of 4.70. The Cubs really struggling again all of a sudden. I mean, they had a little bit of life here. I even talked about it on a play this past week, but the bullpen's starting to blow up again, 7.46 over the last 10 games. And Toronto, well, they're definitely not fully up to expectations. And Mitch White, he had that first good start. Even you pumped him up, Tony, because he's a former Dodger, but the last 3 starts have not been very good. He's got a 5.89 ERA now this season. Toronto allowing 5.5 runs in his starts. Toronto, we know how good they are at home still, but they're even better against sub-500 teams. 43-16 against sub-500 teams. A little bit of sample going back to last season as well, but gotta like these lineups here, Tony, in this one for the Cubs against White. I like Contreras, Happ, Franmil Reyes, and Nico Horner. And for Toronto, Vladdy, Kirk, Teoscar, Bichette. Definitely like them going up against Farrell. Toronto's gone under in just one of their last 5 games. So I think I've got some offense going here. Also behind the plate, I got a pretty cooperative umpire in Marley, who is 17-11 to the over this year, and his average score of his games 10.2 runs with 2.8 home runs allowed that go out. He doesn't pitch, obviously, but in his games, nearly 3 home runs a game, one of the highest numbers in the league for both runs in his games and home runs that occur in his games. He calls about 66% strikes. So I'm looking for this one to go over the 9.5, Tony, between the Cubs and Toronto.
All right, Ramon here, going to go over 9.5 here with the Cubs and Toronto. Yeah, you're looking here at some of the bullpens here for the Cubs. It's just been not been good. We've seen trying to get those runs against them. As you said, Farrell coming in 2 appearances in 7 innings. He's had a rough career in the major leagues. This is not his first time in majors. He's been in majors for quite a while here. Over 94 innings pitched in the majors. Near 5, WHIP of 1.47, giving up almost 2 home runs per 9 innings. Doesn't strike out a lot, 4.5 strikeouts per 9 there for him as well. So it looks like he got a contact pitcher here going against this Blue Jays lineup in Toronto.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And again, Toronto, they've underachieved to a certain extent, but they still, even if some people say maybe they haven't performed as expected at home, they're still pretty strong at home. So I think they can produce, especially given that the Cubs bullpen right now is in such poor form, and maybe because of the fact that it has taken a while to get Farrell acknowledged as a starter, that there is some shakiness within the whole rotation right now situation for the Cubs. In fact, I think they might be right now listing just if you look at the starting 3 starters that are real starters, and then they're having to piecemeal it together right now between the rest of the rotation as well. So I think we're seeing a little bit of breakdown with the Cubs staff a little bit as far as the numbers game is concerned. I'm sure they're going to be glad to turn the calendar tomorrow and get a little bit of younger players up there and see what happens as we go along. Be interesting to see. We know what happens, come September. So we'll see more arms, and it does help to have more arms. Sometimes you got inexperienced guys in there as well. But as far as this one is concerned, man, it just looks like these bats of Toronto will be good to go against Farrell. I mean, obviously laying a pretty big price on the money line. Couldn't do too much with it, but I'll take it over. That'll be my investment, if you will, kind of in Toronto. And we'll need some Cubs to get it done too. But Mitch White, again, he hasn't really found the form that maybe we expected after that first good start that he had with Toronto. So that's what I'm going to do, go over in this game north of the border.
All right, Ramon here. Cubs, Blue Jays over a total of 9.5 runs. This one to have a start time here of 7 Eastern time. All right, Ramon, let's take a look over at TonySpeaks.com for tonight's action. Showing good profit here for 2022. Top producer over at TonySpeaks.com, all documented. Let's see, we got 12 games remaining here for Major League Baseball, 3 in action right now as we speak. So also WNBA playoffs, some peripheral action, U.S. Open as well. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
I've got a 2-pack, Tony, in the WNBA, both games tonight. I'm interested in. You've seen my videos. If you haven't, go ahead and check them out here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, where I previewed both games tonight in the WNBA semifinals between Connecticut and Chicago, Seattle and Las Vegas. Going to be some great games. If you don't watch the WNBA tonight, be a good night. The road teams won the first 2 games, so the home teams will be under a little bit of pressure tonight to even the series. They are best of 5 series, and high-quality players, high-quality talent, best players in the world going tonight in these 2 games. Certainly deep starting lineups for sure, and I've got a 2-pack for $30 up. Both games in the WNBA also have one guaranteed play, $15 Tony T special, if you will, the guaranteed best bet tonight in Major League Baseball. So grab that one as well for just $15, or get the guarantee for $25. And if I don't cash, you'll get your credits back that you can use on another package or another handicapper here on Tony's Picks. Hoping to turn around a little bit. Confidence a little bit waning, so that's why I come on with you, Tony, so you can tell us those nice words you said about the morning show. Kind of gets me fired up again and cheers me up after maybe my toughest streak with you so far in the 8 months that we've been together and working with you and for you and the GM. So that makes me feel a little bit better, and maybe I'll get back on my horse and start riding those winners again. I mean, obviously I've proven it all season long with you in all the major sports, where top of the leaderboards at the end of the season in the sports that count. I know you love the peripheral action, and I love to dole it out, but in the major sports, that's where I've made my living here so far with you on the site. So just going to regain the form here, especially now, Tony. We're just, last week was week 0, right? So we got the games Thursday, Friday, you said it, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday night. college football. No pro this week, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be almost wall to wall, and Saturday is just going to be outstanding. I think with the growth of sports betting around the country, this could be the biggest football season that we've all, and I'm just talking about you, me, the handicappers. I'm talking about the general public that likes to bet. It's not going to get any bigger than this. This is the moment we've been waiting for, especially with the proliferation of sports betting and the number of states that have practically doubled in the last calendar year. So this is where we're headed, and shows like this and handicappers like all of us that love to give the information. Sometimes it's not about the wins and losses. We just like to share the knowledge because we're handicapping it out there. And like I said, the reason I do this is because it feels great to put someone on a winner that you've worked so hard to uncover. So got my plays tonight, Tony, 2-pack in the WNBA and a guaranteed play in Major League Baseball.
That's right, guys. Got Ramon Scott over at TonySpace.com. He's got his place up there right now. So get on board with Ramon. A best bet here from Wednesday night baseball, a $15 premium play up there, as well as the WNBA semifinal 2-pack. You can get on board with that. Of course, long-term passes you may think about with Ramon. A 1-month all sports pass will get you 1 month of action from Ramon from the major sports, as he talked about, kind of focusing here on the major sports as we're getting into some heavy coverage here from Major League Baseball. The stretch run of Major League Baseball tomorrow, September. Okay, we've got the September call-ups. And it's a stretch run as we move towards the playoffs here in baseball. So that 1 month pass would be great to get. You'll get that as well as Ramon's college football plays as well. Of course, as we said, we have college football here Thursday through Monday this week. And then into next week, we'll have midweek action. And of course, that'll huge cards as well. NFL kicks in a week from almost within 8 days now. Today's Wednesday, so a week from tomorrow will be the Rams and Bills. So that 1 month all sports pass will put the NFL in action as well. First 3 weeks there when you get that 1 month all sports pass, and we'll save you $66 when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link in the description, clicking the All Cappers tab, and get signed up. By the way, you can use that promo code on any of the passes. I just did the math here on the monthly pass. If you want to get a 1 year all sports pass from Ramon, you can do that, as well as buying these plays individually off the pick ticker, or buying them in the 2-packs format you see here, or just looking for the best bets. Use it as much as you like with that promo code. Access Ramon's page again by clicking the link in the description, then the All Cappers tab, and getting signed up. Right, Ramon, we also put together at Tony's Picks a Twitter account for you here at Tony's Picks Ramon.
And I do have a play for you tonight. It's going to come to you in Major League Soccer. There's a huge card tonight, Tony, 10 games in Major League Soccer, and I've got a free play for you at Tony's Picks Ramon. Pick it up right now. Log on to your Twitter account. Make sure you follow me and Mindy and the other handicappers for putting free plays up there each day as well. So I've got one play tonight in Major League Soccer, and it's going to be on my social media account with Tony's Picks at Tony's Picks Ramon.
All right, Ramon, of course, the morning show is still up there on the archive. Once you let everybody know what you have going on. Still a lot of fresh content up there here over on the morning show, on the morning the morning steam. And of course, that's sitting in the archives right now. You go to the YouTube channel, you see, look for the live shows, you'll see it there. What's happening there?
Yeah, and that's been a great thing so far, and thank you for those kind words. Feels really good to hear you say that, because maybe if anything, I kind of teased on the show. I don't want to blame Tony, the GM, for the extra work. I mean, I asked for it. You guys came to me and I said, heck yeah. I mean, what am I, crazy? Of course I'm going to come on Tony's Picks channel and do a morning show like this. What an opportunity you've afforded us, and we've had some pretty good picks too. Maybe I'm doing a little bit better on those because I've focused hard on getting that show together, producing it, getting the graphics together with you, and putting the individual graphics up there each day. That takes minutes as well, and I want to have the lines accurate, the pictures accurate, kind of Tony T style, if you will, because I know you love that attention to detail. So that's what we're kind of focusing on there. But really, the rapid fire picks is what Mindy and I are striving for. We know that people like these, and it gives us a chance to showcase our research and handicapping abilities when we come on to the show like this and give you the one play and sell our picks. But there's also a certain, and you've said it too, to us privately, that sometimes, they just want the pick. And that's what people sometimes come for. And we're also kind of seeing that from the chat, and they're interacting, giving their picks as well too, which is kind of neat. I think just after 3 days, we're already seeing a growth in the interaction. And I think that's what Mindy and I are striving for. So if you're watching this show and you want to see a show live as well at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, we want you to get involved in the chat and ask questions, put your picks up there, comments. You could even troll a little bit if you're good-natured about it. If we have, throw in some losses or whatever, there's no problem there. I mean, we learn from our mistakes and our losses, right? I mean, if anything, we bounce back in anything we do in life, and that's what I'm looking forward to do right now with my premiums. And like I said, we turned out some winning days. Mindy and I are actually keeping track, and we're well above water on the free picks so far on that show. So we're going to keep doling them out. On the weekends, we're going to kind of focus more on football. We might, you're putting all your great baseball content, that'll still be there, and maybe just focus on those big football Saturday and Sundays when we get to that point. Maybe we'll touch on some big games, maybe teams that are just involved in the pennant races still, or the playoff chases as well. But I envy Tony. The one thing that's going to keep you motivated and me to keep going in baseball, where a lot of people, if you look at the chat forums or Twitter, most people are ready to throw in the towel by this time when it comes to baseball. When you got people, handicappers like you and me, Tony, that are in the green still, we got some unfinished business, and we're going to finish strong. Of course, everyone kind of jumps back in the postseason, but there is some plays to be had when you get to September for sure. As many teams are go into the tank a little bit. They you got that the old cliche Tankapalooza in Major League Baseball. It kind of is fitting more than some of the other sports even. So there'll be opportunities there. Not talking about $3-4 favorites or even $5 now, but in some of the closer contests, and for me, of course, on totals. So we'll be on the show right now 6 days a week. Like I said, Saturday through Thursday, and I've shown up for every shift so far with you, Tony, for 8 months. Probably not going to miss any shows. Just taking that one day off, I appreciate that. I do a lot of high school coverage, and Fridays I kind of need to dedicate a little bit of rest, because I really go hard from Friday to Saturday. It's almost a 24-hour a day for me, really. So I kind of like a bear, I got to store up my energy on Friday. I know you probably got that feeling too, considering your hectic schedule on air with us. So that's kind of what I'm looking at there. Maybe we'll try to work it out to try to get some show together. And we got more people on the way and things like that. It's going to be a long season. We say football season, a long season, but man, it might fly by because it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, it would be exciting, guys. So check out Ramon. It's the morning steam. We got Saturday through Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Like, subscribe, set notifications. We do have the replay. It's always right on our YouTube channel. The live shows are prominently displayed. You'll see it there. Just click the thumbnail, watch the show, a complete rundown with picks from today's Major League Baseball card. Friday's college football card as well. We were yesterday's show. Ramon and Mindy did a rundown on the Thursday college football card. We were able to edit that and put that in its standalone video, so you can find their Thursday college football segment on a standalone video. So check it out there on the site. All right, Ramon, keep up the great work. We'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Thank you, Tony T.
You got it. Ramon Scott here on Game Day Picks. Hey, guys, we're with you here. Game Day Picks, Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, delivering live free picks for you guys here in this critical hours here as we get right near game time in some of these games. And I want you guys to make sure you tune in Monday through Friday, 3 Eastern Time here on Game Day Picks. All right, let's continue on here with the show. It's now time for my picks. Let me pull up my game card right now. We're going to be looking at this one here between the White Sox and Royals, 8 Eastern Time. We got the White Sox $2 favorites. Total 8.5. I'm going to be looking at the total in this one. Be looking over 8.5 here with the Royals and the White Sox. And We're looking at Chris Bubic here on the mound here. Just want to make sure again that there's been no changes. I refreshed it earlier. We still have Bubic here and Lynn. Weather report, 80 degrees, the wind blowing out in this one. So that's interesting. Bubic here will get the start here for the Royals. In the area approaching 6, whip of 1.68. Has issues here with the walks here at 11%, 1.27 home runs per 9 innings. Lance Lynn, overall the numbers are a little shaky there at 5 ERA. 25%, 4% walks. Has been hurt by the home run this year. 1.75 home runs per 9 innings. Of course, the White Sox, they're struggling here, losing 5 straight, 7 of 8. But again, it's the bullpens here for both of these teams that have been struggling. When you look here at the Royals bullpen, the past 10, an ERA 5.58. And of course, the White Sox an ERA near 5. So the bullpens have not been performing. And of course, the Kansas City have gone over 27 of 16. When they've been a dog of plus 125 to plus 175, they've gone over in 27 of 16. But looking at the form here for both bullpens, I'll be looking here to go. And of course, Bubik's kind of shaky grounds there. We're looking at over total 8.5 here between the Royals and the White Sox. And the fact that we do have a weather report with the wind blowing out a bit, 7 miles per hour. 80 degrees there in Chicago. All right, guys, check out TonySpace.com. I have 4 pre-in plays right now. I have my 3-pack of Major League Baseball, also my standalone best bet for Major League Baseball. So get on board with that. And my standalone best bet for Major League Baseball, I said, is a $15 premium pick. So get on board with that. Of course, remember about the promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll be able to save 20% off all your purchase using that promo code TonyT at checkout. I also want to make note of my long-term passes. 3, 7, and 30-day sports pass. Get all my premium plays for that period of time. You select when you go over to my handicapper page and make that purchase. Remember that 1-month pass. You got baseball. You also have college football and NFL, right? So we have those 3 major sports coming up here and will be covered here with that 1-month all sports pass. So I'll get signed up and use that promo code. You'll save $66 on the 1-month all sports pass when you use the promo code TonyT. Check out access my page by clicking the link in the description. Then the All Cappers tab. And then getting signed up. All right, let's continue on here with the show. Let's recap the plays from today's show. We start with Mindy. Mindy was on the Diamondbacks, the run line. Take the plus 1.5 runs, minus 130 here against the Phillies. Ramon liked the Cubs and the Blue Jays here, going over a total of 9.5 runs. And I was on the over here with the Royals and White Sox, over a total of 8.5 runs. All right, that'll do it here for this edition of Game Day Picks. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow live, 3 Eastern time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring our cappers here from TonySpace.com, and they'll give out live free picks for the games that day. Don't forget, we got the morning shows now at 9 a.m. Eastern time, the morning scene with Ramon and Mindy. So make sure you set notifications when they're live. You want to be live with them to get the best bets as they run down the entire card from Major League Baseball and more. So be sure to tune in live 9 a.m. Eastern time to that show. A reminder, guys, over at TonySpace.com, let's take a peek at what's going on right now. You'll find here our best bet tab here. You can find the best bets for my cappers. Paul and Nick have some best bets. Tiffany as well. We can see right now Mindy with a couple of them, WNBA and Major League Baseball. Ramon with his best bet from baseball tonight. I've got one here from Major League Baseball as well. Remember, you could buy them individually on our page here. And of course, our $15 premium is where you'll find some more great value there, because each capper can designate one of their premium plays as a $15 premium. And you can see right now that Mindy has one, Ramon has one, and of course I should have one up there, but you should check it out there at Tony's Picks and get signed up and use promo code TonyT at checkout. We'll save you 20% off. Usually the featured play is the all one here. You can see that. Then if you want to find out more about the cappers offers they have, just click the link to their pages, and you'll see a lot more packages like the long-term pass, the 3, 7, 30-day sports pass. When you just click the link to their page, you'll be able to find it there. All right, that'll do it here for this show, guys. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow live, 3 Eastern time. We'll do it all over again. We'll go ahead and bring in our cappers here from today's show. We're going to wait. Bye, guys. You guys have a good